Hello, listeners. This is Eric.
Hi there, folks, and welcome to Packaged, the podcast all about subscription services and the brains behind them. Today, we're going to be sitting down and talking with
Patrick Pulis
about their subscription service.
He owns a
We hope that you enjoy this
subscription-based
dive
business.
into the origin,
The point of the
vision,
show
and mission of
is
yet
to
another
hear the
unique
passion
and
of
noteworthy
people
business.
we sometimes
Let's open a
forget about
box.
when subscribing to things like Blue Apron, Book of the Month Club, or Escape the Crate. You'll learn all about Escape the Crate in our first episode. Before the show starts,
Welcome
Chris
to
was
Packaged.
nice
Today
enough
we
to
have,
set us up with
us
a
our guest,
promo
Patrick
code for your
Pulis,
first
and we're going to be
subscription
interviewing
from
him
Escape
today.
the Crate.
And
Escape
so, Patrick,
the
thank you
Crate's
for joining us
website
on
right
the
now
show. It is a
and use
pleasure
promo
to
code
have yet another
PACKAGED.
guest
You'll
with
get
us. Thank you for
15%
your
off
time.
of your first subscription box
Thank you,
order.
I'm glad
It does
to be
not
here.
work on any retired
Awesome,
boxes.
wonderful.
Only new
Patrick,
box
well,
orders.
before we get
Thanks.
started
And
talking
here's the
about
episode.
your business,
All right,
can
well,
you, tell
Chris,
us a little bit
thank
about
you
about your
for
age, where
meeting
you're
with
from,
me, for sharing of your
those kinds of
time
things.
and sharing a little bit about
Yeah, so
Escape the
I'm
Crate.
from
I'm excited to
Colorado.
interview you. You will
I
be
was
our
born
first
here,
packaged
and,
interview. And
Awesome.
and I'm 31 years
very
old
excited.
right now.
So, Chris,
But
before
a
we
few
get started,
years
just tell me a
ago,
little
I
bit
went
about you.
to
You know, how old you
Peru
are,
for
where you're
3
from,
years. I
your
was
occupation,
discerning whether
things like
God
that.
was calling me to be
Sure.
a priest, and so I
I'm
joined
Chris
a religious
Barnes. I
order
am
called
the
the
founder of
Sodalicium,
Escape the Crate,
and
and I
there
am
in
28
Peru,
years old.
that's where they're headquartered.
I live over
And
in
I was there
Springfield,
in
Ohio,
formation
and
for
I'm
3
actually
years,
a teacher for my
and that was
daytime job.
really when
So I teach fifth
you know, I
grade
guess
all through
my
the day,
faith
and
really
I run escape room
began to
businesses
blossom
by
in
night,
a
I guess.
tremendous
Awesome,
way. I
wonderful.
always say
So
that
what do
I
you
grew
teach?
the most
I
in those
teach
3 years than
reading
I
and
had ever
social
in my
studies for
life.
fifth grade
And so
at a very nice school,
I
a
learned more
county
about
school.
my faith,
So we have
and
I have about 60
and then I
students
ended
that I
up
deal
going through
with
some
throughout the day.
experiences,
So
which
I guess kind of my love of
I
history
just
and
wrote a
reading kind
book
of
right now
moved from
about
school
it,
into
a
the box a
memoir.
little
It's called
bit.
Touched by
Yeah, I
Flame.
can definitely see that.
And
I was looking
go
around on
through
your
some
website a little
experiences, and
bit.
then I
You
ended
definitely
up
have a lot of
discerning
interesting
to
adventures
not become a
available.
priest and follow that
Thanks.
vocation.
And so, different time periods, different histories, different, yeah, like you said, the history and the English. I can see it there.
Although I haven't found the
So tell me,
woman
how did you
yet,
really get the idea to
and
start the
I
business
moved back
in the
to
first place?
Colorado, where
Well,
I'm living
I'm a
with my
big
parents. We
escape
built
room
our
fan.
house here.
A couple years ago,
And,
I went with a couple of friends
so
to my
yeah, I'm
first
living in
escape
Pueblo,
room, and I remember
Colorado,
being inside
and I
of there,
decided
and
to
about
start my
halfway
Saint
through,
of the
I kind
Month
of stopped and went,
business.
"This is the coolest thing I've ever done
That's
in my
awesome.
entire life."
So,
And we were
just a little tidbit, I
trying
am
to
also
steal
from
some
Colorado. I'm
artwork
from
out of an
Colorado
art
Springs,
museum.
so
And I remember
just
thinking,
to
wow,
talk to
this is
somebody
better
else,
than a theme
from
park or better
the
than
Rockies
watching a
area.
movie. And
Yeah.
I got out of
But,
it, and I thought,
cool. So
okay, I need to do the
let's
next
talk a little
one.
bit
And
about
so
that Saint of the
over the
Month
course of a
thing.
year, I
So,
think I did 30 or 40 different
tell me a
escape
little bit
rooms. And I
about
realized it was
the
becoming an
sort of
addiction, you know? It was becoming one of those things I thought, I need to, calm down with this, it's too much. And then I began to think, I really want to play this at home. Because I had several friends that it did not really appeal going to a physical place and being locked in a room with strangers. They thought that sounded a little bit sketchy.
Part of it was
I thought,
that my
why don't
sister
I
started a subscription
make up
box
my
herself.
own idea for a
And
game, and we could play it, at the family room table or at the dining room table.
All these gifts,
So I sat down with just some paper and some felt and some little tokens, and I created my first game.
So I thought,
we sat down, and I thought, hey, I can kind of create the same idea of an escape room, but it can fit instead of a small space.
So I've always been passionate about
so my next step
faith,
was, I thought, if my friends like this, maybe my class at school will like it.
This
So,
subscription box,
escape
you
room
learn
for my
about
class at school.
different saints that have
And I took it to the
have come
kids
before
because
us
I
and
thought that'd be
have
the
lived
ultimate test. If the
a
kids could
remarkable life,
get the
in
puzzles,
the
and if they could
faith.
get along with
And
each
so,
other long enough to play it, because
so I was
fifth
inspired by
graders
them,
often they start
because,
bickering about
ever
things
since my
occasionally.
ideas of sainthood
So we
have,
sat down
have grew
and
a lot because
they
in the
played
beginning
through
I
it,
always
and
thought that
I
these
noticed
saint
that the people were having the same sort of
holy
excitement
people
that you
who
have
were,
in the actual rooms.
extremely
People were, when
gifted,
they discover the
and they
clues,
had,
they're jumping up and down.
special
You
powers
use a
or
black
whatever
light
you
and you
call
find a
them
hidden
to
message. There's that
create
aha
miracles
moment,
and all,
things start
all those
piecing
sort of
together.
things. So I
And
thought, they were
this is
completely
really cool.
out of my league. But then
And
I started
so
reading
from there,
things
back about
about
Christmas
Saint
time
Pope
of
John Paul II, who
2016,
was
I
the
thought,
recent pope, and he talks
maybe other
about
people would
the
like this. And I
universal
sat down
call
and
to
created the
holiness,
first
which
Escape the
other
Crate
saints
game,
have
and we
also talked
launched
about.
on January
And
1st
that
of
means that
2017.
everybody is called to
Wow,
be
okay,
holy.
so you've only
And it
really
just
been
goes right
around
down to
for,
the-
you're coming up on just being around for a
scripture
year.
of Jesus,
Yeah, we're
when
just
he
about
tells
for our
us,
year
be
anniversary.
perfect as your
And
heavenly Father is
we're a
perfect.
bi-monthly
So I
subscription,
decided
so we
that
ship out
that
every
was
2 months.
that
So
I wanted
that gives
to
us a little bit of
learn
extra
more
time
about
to
the
create
Saints
the games,
and
not to mention
become a Saint myself.
sometimes you can get a little bit of overload. If you were to get, say, 12 escape rooms in a year,
I can
off the 10th escape room, you're thinking, okay, I've escaped the room, we've got
that are related
having,
to the Saints.
a 2-month break, having a 2-month window in there. Just by the time that you get done with one, you have a little bit of a break, and then you start itching for the next one. So we have 6 adventures out now. As of the end of the first year.
When you're looking at the idea cool. That's awesome. So, what did you see as people's initial response to that? Like, how do you really get things, off the ground per se? I mean, you had the idea, you figured out how to make the escape room in a box. Turn the room you're in into turn the box, make it so that it applies to the whole room that you're in right there. How did you get people to hear about your product? What got people excited about it? What has allowed it to be sustainable?
To be honest, when I first started, I had no
open
clue what
since
I was
April
doing. I had the idea, I had the
2017. We
box,
actually
I
started,
threw it up online
I
and
started
thought,
on
okay, maybe
Good
somebody
Friday.
will
I thought
like
that would
this.
be a perfect day to
I thought
start
maybe
my
I'll
business.
find 2 or 3 escape room nerds like
I started
myself
Good
that
Friday,
would like
and
to
then
play
we
it.
started sending out boxes.
I joined onto a site called
September was
Cratejoy, and then immediately I began to find fellow individuals that
we've been
were
sending
enthusiasts
boxes
as
ever
well.
since.
And I didn't know there was any sort of a community out there for people who liked escape rooms until I jumped on Facebook, because that's where you find any community of people. And there were 10,000 people in a group and 15,000 people, and there were podcasts devoted to it. And so I kind of started there. So I began to talk to people about it, asking them, what do you want out of a board game escape room? What sort of things do you like about escape rooms? What themes are interesting to you? And by kind of reaching out to some of the enthusiasts, I got some of my first reviewers and my first subscribers. And
ever since I was working doing some construction beforehand,
via word of mouth.
I felt like I was living this,
kind of somebody would grab
9 to
one,
5 kind
they'd
of
play
work
it and go,
day.
this is cool, and pass it off to a friend or pass it off to a coworker.
And most of the time you're kind of
just grew
grumbling
exponentially
within,
from there.
and you don't
So
like what
eventually
you're
I started
doing,
advertising and actually
now
marketing
I find myself
2 different
that
groups
I'm
of
working
people.
a lot
But
more.
it really started out as a very grassroots
I
sort
don't
of
think
a
anybody
box,
who
I guess.
runs a subscription box really has
That's
a 9
awesome.
to 5.
That's really cool.
They're working constantly.
What would you say is your main goal behind having a subscription service?
I love a lot of the aspects
coming up with a subscription service, so unique, and the fact that you're also a teacher,
gifts
you can tell it's not just about making money. You have a passion for the escape rooms. What is your goal in trying to provide this and make it accessible to other people?
Like for example with St. Lucy, she was the patroness
and one of the things
Vision.
that my box
And
does
so,
is it does kind of introduce people who may not be familiar with escape rooms to the concept. So I feel like the box itself is kind of helping out the escape room genre to begin with, because we're getting new people into the idea of escape rooms. Our goal is to eventually take all of these cool games that we have that are now retired, because when a game runs January and February, it becomes retired and we move on to the next crate.
Marketing,
I plan to take these games and make them into more of a
something I'm
single sale. You can just buy a game and you can go back through and
things that I don't know and
play past games
that I'm trying to
once they're
tweak and
gone,
get
they're
better,
not really
especially
gone, because it's kind of like
how
you're
young
losing your child
of a
when
business it is.
the third of the month comes and I go, okay, goodbye, Confederate game, we're going on to the pirate game.
But it is definitely
and also we are moving into educational and corporate.
That's pretty much a little bit of the challenges.
So we have
and
a special Escape the Crates program that works with schools.
That's awesome.
So we have
so you look at things with
games that are designed for different grade levels and state standards across the country. So we have a Inca, Maya, Aztec box right now, which helps out with students who are in 4th through 6th grade with learning about the Mesoamerican cultures. And so we've looked through, we found really common standards, really common things that they need to know for their social studies curriculum, and we've kind of fit it into a 35 to 40 minute box that can be shipped out to teachers, and they don't have to make up the lesson plans for that unit. They can kind of just play the escape room box.
That's incredible. That's awesome. So when it comes to the idea of subscription services, what do you think that makes people get excited for subscriptions that come in the mail as opposed to going and like looking for it and buying it themselves.
Your passion to
there's something very mysterious about it. When you get home and there's this random box sitting in your front porch, and you see the cover and you start to think, what's inside of it? You open it up, you peek at the envelopes inside, you see some clues, and you think,
to some of our customers,
wow, I wasn't really expecting it today. I have no idea what's in here. And you have that sort of Pandora's box thing about it, where it sits on your table, you start to gather friends together, you say, we gotta play this, and it just has that temptation about it that when you go to the store and you see a game on the game shelf, you know you're getting Monopoly, you know you're getting Scrabble. It doesn't have that mystery about it. There's that anticipation that comes as well. And our boxes build upon each other, so you don't have to start with the first box. You can start with the box that's current, but some people have gone back through and played the boxes from beginning to end, and it has a continuing story, which people are caught up in the story. They're trying to follow these time travelers who are back in time, facing off against this bad guy who's attempting to change history. So they're trying to figure out, who is the bad guy? Where is he at this week? What did they mean 2 boxes ago when he had this code I deciphered that mentioned about a hidden object found in Bonnie and Clyde's bank? What do they mean? They start piecing together puzzles, and they're trying to figure out a larger mystery between the boxes.
That's
awesome. So with that like larger mystery and things, how far ahead have you guys planned for that to run between all the boxes? Is it sort of a step-by-step thing, or do you guys already know the end of the mystery and you're just panning it out as long as you can?
We sat down shortly after we did the first box, and we kind of did an outline for 20 total boxes following one single mystery. And whether it will go through all 20 of those episodes or not, I have no idea. But we have a big outline of when you'll reveal a certain information about, let's say, the identity of who the bad person is, or what their goal is. It kind of follows box through box, so that eventually that main storyline will tie up and another storyline can begin. But we sat down and we thought, not only what can this main storyline tell, but what individual stories can we have? We wanted to have a varied, different type of boxes going on. One time we have a Civil War box, another time pirates, then we have a magic-based box or a dinosaur box. So we had the individual boxes to plot out as well, so we don't go too heavy in, scary boxes or too heavy in sort of the out there boxes. We want to split up the different themes.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the idea of, I guess you don't really obtain your product as much as you do just create it yourself. So what kind of methods do you go behind, creating this from scratch or from the ground up?
And Martin
we start with the story
first. At the same time
so we, just like writing a novel or writing a short story or a TV episode, we plot out an entire story. So we have one coming up in January and February, which is a bank heist involving Bonnie and Clyde. So you and your team are trying to break into a bank vault, and you're being kind of pursued by Bonnie and Clyde, who want to get into the same bank vault.
Let's just take a look at
we went down and wrote an outline, how will you get into the bank vault? How do you get into the bank? So we researched Bonnie and Clyde, we figured out that they like to hide out in gas stations. So you have to first start off in a gas station and figure out some clues there. Then you have to break into their car, you have to drive their car to the bank, break into the bank itself, and then get into the vault. So after we plot out that storyline, the puzzles come next, and we figure out what type of puzzles do we want. And we try to have one or two really physical puzzles where you have to actually manipulate objects, or maybe erase something, or tear up paper, or maybe even use a black light on something, or enter a key into a lock. We go through and figure that out next. And then the objects that we buy or have made for us come last, and we kind of plug that in. So if we have a puzzle that is going to be a riddle, are there any objects that can help you solve the riddle we can throw in there, that if you look at the object you go, oh, that's what they're trying to do. So it's kind of, we start with the story, then we work to the physical items in the box last, and then they all get pieced together when
this month we are doing
fill a whole bunch of envelopes for each box.
St. Francis,
awesome.
He was a patron saint of writers.
So
let's
one take a little bit of a shift in perspective here. You've learned about Escape the Crate, what that's all about. Let's turn to more of your personal experience as far as looking at this as a business. Because you started this from the ground up, had this idea from the beginning.
Those gifts are
what is
directed towards the saints
something crucial or a couple things just outline that you have learned throughout the course of creating this business from the
Saints' lives, because St. Francis de Sales.
Well, I think the biggest thing we've learned is to never underestimate the value of finding people that have very similar views towards you online and having them help market for you. Find those people that like the same things and have them play it and have them help share, because they'll help find other people to get your business off the ground.
He was also the same
that was very big, but also having a plan in mind. You don't want to start out with something for a business and not be 2 or 3 steps ahead, or else you're going to start missing deadlines and you're going to come across these moments where you think, I have no idea what to do next, or I don't have enough time to order this item or order this box, or there's no way I'll be able to get everything filled just in time for it. So I guess having some sort of a grassroots start where you find similar people and then having a very clear outline to guide yourself with are the most important things we've discovered.
Excellent. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see. So, still in line with that, if you could, look at this idea obviously since you're a business, not a lot of people get to interact with Chris Barnes all the time, because you have a great website that people can go and navigate through that. But if people were to talk to you and you were to really share a bit of your heart about Escape the Crate, what do you want people to know about your business? What makes you exceptional? What's something that you see in your business that people would miss out knowing the heart of your business if they didn't know?
From your perspective.
Well, a lot of times people look at us and they just say, "Hey, you're a board game." And they think,
question.
all right, you can get those at Target or someplace else. But if ours is a little bit more than that. Ours, we have a storyline that goes on, and I'm very passionate about getting the history involved into it. Being a history teacher myself, I feel as if I'm doing a little bit of a service of educating people about some of these weird historical time periods we go to. We have a lot of families